Morning, everyone. Welcome to Compliance Over Coffee. I have got mine. I've really drunk it though this morning. Hope everyone's well. Your Thursday Compliance Over Coffee this week, and if you haven't watched Tuesdays, I need to let you know that next week we're just doing Compliance Over Coffee on Thursdays. We're dropping down to 1 day a week for Compliance Over coffees going forward. So that's Thursday mornings only for Compliance Over Coffee going forward next week. This morning I wanted to talk to you about is sourcing for you. I don't know if it's a subject that I've covered before, but I think it's one that is very interesting and not many people talk about it. And certainly no course is going to say, I don't think this course is for you, don't attend. So I think there are a lot of different people that sourcing just actually wouldn't work for. And you need to have a look at other opportunities. If you've got absolutely no cash at all, and I mean zero cash, then you need to build up a pot of cash and you're going to have to find some other way of doing it because you can't operate a sourcing business without cash. You just can't. It's an impossibility. You can't set up without it. To have a little bit of training, which you really need to have to understand the compliance side of things, to get all of your documents in place, your registrations and your insurance, allowed £2,000. And if you've got that, then absolutely fine. Then you can start working on the setup and building up relationships. If you haven't, then you're going to have to try and find that cash from somewhere. And there is no point in having £300 for insurance and paying for that, and then not being able to get the money for doing anything else for the next 6 months. You're wasting 6 months of insurance. And insurance is the first thing that you've got to have. So please, the first point is if you don't have all the cash in place to be able to set the business up now, don't start it. Wait until you have, because you're wasting cash and you're wasting your time. Secondly is if you need cash in the bank next month and you're thinking you're going to be able to get a deal over the line in a month, unless it's rent to rent, which potentially you could do, but you're still going to have some other compliance in place, that ain't going to happen. You're going to have to find some other way to get the cash. If you're not patient, if you think that you're going to have the ability to be able to leave your £60,000 a year income job and have regular monthly income within 12 months from sourcing, think twice about it, because in my experience that just doesn't happen. And I've been doing this over 9 years now. I'm not saying that on the odd occasion someone hasn't managed it, but the majority of people just don't. So if you're looking at replacing a £65,000 salary, then the chances are that potentially sourcing isn't for you, because in order to earn that level of income, you've got to be really cranking the deals on a regular basis, and that takes an awful lot of hard work and probably something that you can't really do on your own. You're going to have a team around you, and that takes time to build, which is where the patience comes in. You've got to have the patience to be able to build the relationships, build the business, build the knowledge, build the structure, and start turning over the deals. And also, and key is if you really hate compliance legislation, not interested in learning it, you're not interested in working to it, you don't give a damn about it, please stay out of the sector, because sourcing is an estate agency type business and there is a lot of regulation and a lot of compliance, and it's being tightened up on now hugely, with more tightening upcoming, I don't doubt it. So if that isn't for you, then find something else. And then you say, well, what is the something else that we can do if we have very little cash? Well, if you've got zero cash, you've got to save. That's it. That's period. You've just got to save. You've got to find ways of cutting your expenditure and or increasing your income. It's like losing weight. You cut what you eat, you increase your exercise. It's a simple formula, and it's the same for any business, for saving money. So to be able to save money, you have to cut your expenditure and or increase your income. There is no other way of doing it. But the other option that you can think of instead of sourcing, if you're not particularly into the compliance, are assisted sales, where you don't purchase the property, so you don't have to have the cash to purchase the property. You have to have a bit of cash to be able to do a refurb on the property. And our good friend to the group, Trish McGeer, this is her key. I think it's actually her key investment strategy is assisted sales, or at least it's right up there with whatever else that she does. And she's really, really red hot on the assisted sale side, which is an option for you if you think Compliance, I don't think so, but I still want to do something in property. And the other thing is, a member of our group, I think, is Mr. Kevin Wright, who is an expert on financing projects. And before you say, well, I haven't got very much cash, you'd be surprised actually at how little cash you actually need to be able to do projects. And there are other options for financing that are available, which open up more doors to you. So if anyone's interested in that, Tony and I attended a course a couple of months ago with Kevin in Leeds. I think he runs them around the UK. Very low cost course, great day, great information. And it opened up our eyes to the fact that you don't need a huge pot of money to actually be able to invest in property and make it work. So those are two other options for you if you believe that the compliance, the time, the stress and everything else of sourcing isn't for you. If anyone wants an intro to either Trish about assisted sales or to Kevin about the course on financing deals, drop me a message in the box and I'll put you guys in touch with them. That's it for this morning for Compliance Over Coffee. I will be back again next Thursday. Don't forget, it's only Thursdays now, not Tuesdays and Thursdays. So next Thursday, I'll be back with another Compliance Over Coffee. And fingers crossed it's a little bit brighter than it is today. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you again next Thursday for more Compliance Over Coffee. Bye for now.